Now, you might think that Donald Trump, who is a lifelong bisexual predator, and the Christian fundamentalist movement are completely opposite. But what they both share is a thoroughly misogynist view of women, a view and horrific practices that objectify, degrade, control, brutalize, and cost women not only the ability to live full lives as human beings, but even their very lives. The country already in 96 or 97% of the counties there aren't abortion clinics, but still people can travel relatively with great difficulty, a few hundred miles in some cases, to get to an abortion clinic. But what they are going to be doing in eliminating all funding for this could create a situation where it becomes necessary, should they completely succeed, for us to form an underground railroad just to provide women with the basic right to control their own reproduction. But we need to understand the roots of what's coalesced in this Trump and Pence regime. What we are dealing with is not just another repressive, reactionary Republican administration, not principally a vile narcissist with a Twitter feed who's hired a bunch of racist billionaires to surround him, but a regime that has brought together what has been developing as fascist movements, white supremacist KKK militia movements, Tea Party movements, that overlap with a huge Christian fascist movement, and these have all been taking root inside and outside of the government and the power structures for several decades now. And they've been brought together under a Trump and Pence regime that's going to codify, which means it's going to cement into law this fascist America and change life as we have known it in ways that we can't even imagine. Donald Trump has become the vehicle to political power for a whole range of fascist movements that have been growing up with their separate media, culture, armaments, and militia, as well as being infused all up into the military and especially in formations of the special forces.